as we've seen with the hurricanes in Florida, the first thing to go when there's a disaster is usually your power, which means your lights. And you never know when that's going to happen. So, sometimes it's handy to have a very compact, easy-to-use type device that can not only give you light, but can do other things as well. And that's why today we're looking at this SoLantern Air from 4Patriots. Let's check it out. Alright folks, welcome back. So you can get this pretty much anywhere you want. It does have a little solar panel on the back that will keep you charged up. I believe if you're going to use that solar panel to charge this, it's going to take a good long time. But the nice part about this is you can keep this in a window somewhere and always have it ready to go. It is very compact, easy to use. We're going to blow it up and test out the light here, but I want to give you a little information on it first. Now, this provides you with a reliable, portable, off-grid light source, and its built-in solar panel will keep it topped off, like we mentioned, as well as a power bank to keep your USB devices on and running when the lights go out. Now, no, this isn't going to charge up your, your power station or all that, but it will give you enough juice to maybe top off your phone or keep a few extra calls in there and top off your radios, whatever. You got your little plug right there, and you'll notice that it is, I opened it up for the video, but you notice that does seal up, and it's very, very waterproof and watertight in there. So, that's basically a little bit about the light. It's also great for your home, garage, workshop, whatever. It's also great for a bug-out bag. Look at how small this is and compact. And you won't believe the light this thing puts off. We'll blow it up, and I'll get to that in a second. It does have 4 modes of lighting for even greater peace of mind during your power outages or your next adventure outside. You can get it really, really bright. You can take it down really low. A little bit about the light itself. It's got 150 lumens total on high. It does have battery indicator lights. A 2,000 milliamp hour rechargeable lithium-ion battery. So, given most cell phones today, that will probably give you enough juice for a few more phone calls, a few more texts. I know, like with an iPhone 14, it's not going to top it off, but it's definitely going to work pretty well. Charging time takes about 14 hours in full sun or 3 hours via USB. You can do it either way. Your dimensions on it are 5 inches tall by 5 inches around. Weight is 6.1 ounces, and it is IP67 rated, so you don't have to worry about getting this out in the rain or anything. You don't want to submerge it underwater, but you won't have a problem with that at all. So let's blow it up and test it out and see. Now you're going to have a portable light with this thing for 50 hours on its lowest setting. So that's definitely kind of handy. First of all, I want to show you this. You've got these little snaps here, and you can snap these on or off. There we go. So if I want to make this bigger, I can do this. If I want to put it around a tree branch or whatever, I can do that. So that's kind of handy too. It's not static. It's not just in one place. Your power button is over here, okay? That will show you how much power you have left in there. And this will turn the light on or off. I'm not going to blast you with the light. We'll test it in the dark and show you, and you do have a blinking light in there. So, let me blow it up. It's real simple. You're just going to turn this over here. Now, the nice part about this is it does have a self-sealing little nozzle there. So, as you're blowing, you can let your lips off it and keep it as is. It's not going to immediately deflate on you. So, let's give you a quick example here. Takes a lot to get that first breath in there. So you see, it's not deflating. It seals back up when you're done blowing into it. So let me get this fully blown up, and we'll test it out and see what it looks like in the dark. That took about 2 or 3 good breaths, and I was all done with it. Very, very simple to blow up. So if you have reduced lung capacity, don't worry, you'll be able to blow this up. I know some people see blow up stuff, and they get a little worried about it, because maybe they have some kind of reduced lung capacity or stuff like that. This will blow up just fine for you. It's very, very simple. It does have a nice kind of shape to it. It is firm. It's not going to fall apart on you. So let's try out the light. I'm going to turn off all the lights in here. We're going to try it out here, and then we're going to try it out on the other side of my room here, and we'll see how well it works in the dark. Here's the top light. We're going to turn that off now. I want to turn this on first on low so you can see it. Okay, that way I avoid my camera going out of focus. Now that's low. That's not that bad. Let's move it up one. There we go. There's medium. And there's high. 150 lumens. I mean, I could hang that up and you guys could see what I'm doing here if I had to in an emergency. Very, very simple, small little lantern. Very easy to use. Let's take it over to the other side of the room here and show you how much of an area it will light up. Alrighty, I got it down here low. There we go. That's a pretty darn bright light. Most of the light is deflected downward, so you really can't see. Let me put you down on the ground and you can see. But if I were to point that at the wall over there, you could even use this as a bit of a flashlight. Very, very effective, very bright, very handy to use. And, you know, it slips right in your pocket when you deflate this thing so easily. And to deflate it, you can either squeeze on it or you can just stick a little pen in there or something, and it will push that thing in. You can push this right flat right against itself. So let me demo the charging capacity of this next. We're going to plug in my phone in there and give it a try. Now, charging with this is super simple. All you're going to do is pull this little plug out here, like that. You're going to plug in your cable, like that. Okay, and I'm going to plug in my phone over here. We'll wait for it to register. And there we go. I don't know if you can see the thing in there, but it is charging up. So there you go, 14 minutes left till full. So very, very simple. It doesn't need to be on when you're charging, and it will top that off, or maybe give me a few more minutes for a few extra phone calls in an emergency. Communications is so important. You guys have seen how many videos I've done on ham radio and communications. It's so important in an emergency. And with our cell phone network getting stronger and a little bit more robust from time to time, even though I still think ham radio rules the roost when it comes to emergency communications, you do want to be able to have your cell phone working. So with the peace of mind of not only having some extra light, but a neat way to charge up your devices, you got to say this thing is really, really handy. Now I'm going to put a link down below where you can pick it up from 4Patriots. I'm going to show you how to deflate it in a second. Let me get that out of there. Plug that back in there so it stays nice and dry. Now what I do normally is I'll just open this up and squeeze it like that. But you can stick a pen in there or something not sharp. Maybe a dull punch or something like that. And you see how small that gets. That's compact. It goes right back down to its size. And you can stick that in your go gear, your bug out bags. It's also handy for like a car. Maybe I could just stick this in a little side pocket of my car where it's going to get some sun. I know it's always going to be topped off and ready whenever I need it. Another nice feature about this that some of the other ones similar to this lack is the fact that you can charge this. The other ones were chargeable only by solar. Kind of a downer to me. I mean, it's a bummer when you can only do it by solar and you can't get it topped off, because I like to top my stuff off. If I know something's coming, if I know there's bad weather coming, whatever, I like to be able to top my gear off and make sure that everything's topped off and charged. If it's dark and storming outside, sticking this outside and waiting for it to charge up isn't going to work for me. So I do like the fact that you can charge it. It does come with a cable. Both ends are the standard USB. I have it plugged into a power thing here. We're going to plug that into my power strip back here. And there you go. It's charging up. Now this is fully charged, so you won't see anything on there. And I can show you that by doing that. When it is not fully charged, it'll blink, it'll go each bar over. But this is fully charged. But that's how you do it. And this can plug into any of your power stations, your battery backup banks, whatever. Anything you built yourself, and be able to charge this thing up perfectly and have it ready to go when you need it. So I do like the fact that it does charge on its own without needing the sun to charge it up every single time. It's a nice feature to have, having a solar panel on it, but we all know that small solar panel is going to take a while to charge up a 2,000 milliamp hour battery. So, I will put a link down below where you can pick this up. This is the SoLantern Air from 4Patriots. Definitely a handy little thing if you're just getting started. A good way to kind of have a multi-purpose item. At least you have some kind of backup power, as well as having the ability to have some light in an emergency. And you see how small it is? You blow it right up, and you're ready to go. So folks, that's the video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. The link for this will be down below. Okay? These are made by Lucy. They are similar to the Lucy lights, so they are made by Lucy, as you can see the label on there. These things only weigh 6.1 ounces, so it's super lightweight for a camp or backpacking scenario. So the first link below will be the 4Patriots link to pick up this lantern. Below that will be on my Amazon affiliate store. If you're interested in some of the gear that I use on the channel or gear that I recommend, you can check out our Amazon affiliate store. If not, you can just click the link and shop as you normally would. Really helps us out. And our freeze-dried wholesaler link, you'll save 15% on any freeze-dried food you could possibly imagine from that link. So you just click the link and shop as you normally would. You'll save 15%. Along with that is my Patriot Supply link. That's preparedwithiridium.com. We have some really great gifts on some long-term storage food on that site. And our Thrive Life freeze-dried food store as well. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.